Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing how I unget ready, kind of like a nighttime routine. This might be a little bit, oh, you're doing too much kind of thing. If you kind of stick with me and stick with it, your skin will just probably be popping. So, in order of doing your skincare, you need a cleanser, exfoliator, a toner, and a moisturizer. Before you put your moisturizer on, you use your serums. And I'll kind of get into what I'm talking about. So to start off, if you don't have either of those things, you can always do a cleanser, toner, and a moisturizer. Finish it all, and you good to go. Typically, when I get ready, I take all my jewelry off, and I'll get ready to do that. But I take my jewelry off, and then I remove my lashes. A couple of things I will say, like you need a toner for in the morning. You need to use a different toner that you use in the morning and at night. It should be two different toners. Your moisturizer, first of all, you need to determine if you are oily combination or you're dry. Either or you can have a combination of both. Figure those out and kind of go to I would say like a Sephora person or Ulta person. Personally, I like Ulta. Sephora is good too, but Ulta, it just has high-end and drugstore, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You know, you get your expensive stuff and you get a drugstore stuff good. I'm going to show you kind of what I do. By no means am I a professional, but I have learned to do stuff. I watch YouTube myself, but this is how I do it. So I'm going to first remove my lashes. When you remove your lashes, you're going from like the outside and you want to work your way in. That way you can keep the curviness, and then when you put them away, you kind of know which one goes with which. Normally, I would have used my balm stuff. I got this at Walgreens. I think it was like $9. Physicians Formula Perfect Match, a cleansing balm. It's the same as the Clinique one, but I ran out. But normally, I would use a towelette or something. So to get started, I use the Neutrogena micellar water. It's the same thing as the L'Oreal Microsoft water. And all this basically does is removing the makeup. And I use this around my face trying to get any spots if necessary. But this is not to clean with. This is the first thing that you use before you actually cleanse and use your whole face. So I would basically, before I even start cleaning or washing my face, you got to get the makeup off. Put this on a cotton round. And as you can see, it's not supposed to get everything, but it's supposed to start like a base for you to remove everything. And we're just going to continue doing that. Now, micellar water is basically you trying to get the dirt and the makeup off your face before we get to the actual cleansing. And it normally takes me a minute because I'm one of those people, like, I don't like to go to bed with makeup on because, and I used to do it when I was younger. I used to hurry up and get the makeup off and get into bed. But to me, skincare says a lot because your makeup will not lay right if your skincare and everything, you got pimples. Now, that's not to say that I don't get pimples. I do. But mostly when I do get my pimple, is the time of the month, and that's normal. That's nothing you can't prevent. So, but to just go to bed and say, I'm ready to go to bed and lay down, that ain't me. I would literally, like, I'm one of those people, like, if I don't do this routine, something about me feels off, or something about me going to bed, it just ain't fitting right, and my face feels funny. So I would recommend to take your time. And if that's the case, you need to do a routine, getting into a routine and start doing the steps earlier. Now, I use about 4 or 5 cloths. I'm not trying to get everything, but I'm trying to get what I can. And when you're doing your skincare, now most people know, get the neck and get the back of your neck. Now, I would normally take my jewelry out, but I want to still be cute some type of way. And this is like basically what the micellar water is. Now, there's all different kinds of micellar waters. They all work the same. Some of them come with coconut oil in it. That's really good because it's good for your skin. But I try to stick with Neutrogena because my skin seems to like it. And it's really like good for your skin, the brand itself. And I don't tend to see a lot of breakouts, even if I, wouldn't be able to use it. Once again, we're going on with the Hydra Boost Neutrogena water gel cleanser. I have oily combination skin, so my T-zone, which means it's the forehead all the way to my nose, is oily. So like if I was to put foundation on, you would see the sweat and the high shine right here up on front of my forehead. And then I'm drier right around my mouth and cheeks area. So I have a Clarisonic Mia. I'm obsessed with this. It's expensive. I didn't buy it. My mother did. I would have bought it, but it was something, anytime that we want something expensive, she kind of waits till Christmas. So this for me was like the best gift ever. And it comes with 3 foreheads, exfoliating head, the regular one to use your face with, and it comes with, I think, a silicone head, which is for like a toner. We don't have all that. I just have the normal brush, and I switch back and forth to a normal brush. I get my brushes, I get everything that I order off Amazon because anything in the store is going to try to charge you a little higher rate. Anyways, I take 3 pumps. I use hot water and cold water. Only because that's basically my preference. 2 pumps on the SpongeBob, on the little sponge, cut it on. And you want to go in circular motions. I cover my mouth because for me, my mouth is the driest part of my body, and my lips for some reason is really dry, and normally doesn't start to get dry until about fall and winter. So this, I don't know whether I had an allergic reaction or I don't know what's going on, but Vaseline is my friend right now. And you can see the dirt. Like, see the dirt. And for me, just keep doing the same thing. It's a process. You want to get like every nook and corner of your face. And I don't want to stress anybody out. You don't have to buy this Mia 2. It's a lot of off-brand stuff. I think Burlington sells it the most. I think these facial cleaners are less than maybe $15. You don't have to buy anything expensive unless you want to. But me being who I was a couple years ago, I didn't really care because we weren't on a budget. But it's important to me to kind of get every kind of angle. And for some folks, they don't really care about hygiene. That's not really the point. The point is, if you want your skin to ever be as good as it was, or it could be, all it takes is, if you take care of your skin, it will come back to take care of you. So all it is taking 15-20 minutes before you go to bed, and then when you wake up to say, let me take care of myself before I get everybody else together. Because you wouldn't want to talk to nobody with funky breath. So obviously you would brush your teeth, wash your face, and then go and talk to somebody. Your husband or somebody. Run that back one more time. I don't really, and I notice somebody's gonna say, you know, she really didn't get her forehead too good. I don't put a lot of makeup on my forehead. And if you get used to a skin routine, you'll know what to do, what not to do, what your skin hates. You know, you get to learn about little things about your skin. It's kind of interesting to know, to be honest. So I'm OCD. I wash my face another time. I cleanse my face another time. You don't have to do what I do as long as you found a balance of what works for you. But for me, I know I'm real hard on myself. So if I didn't wash my face and I literally would just like take a rag and wipe it, I literally wake up in the morning knowing I'm gonna have a pimple Monday morning. And it ain't nobody's fault but my own. So going around one more time just kind of reassures me that if I do end up with a pimple, it wasn't my fault. It was just the skin wasn't really working. And if you was to ever buy like one of these clear sonic brushes, this is what they call, you have to change the brush head every 3 months. That's just so like the bacteria won't be on the brush and you kind of leading, and that could cause you to have a pimple. You're not changing your brush head every couple months. This would normally be a whitewash rag, but mine was dirty. Whitewash rag, whitewash rag, whitewash rag. What you want to do is pat your face. I wouldn't recommend rubbing it, pat it. I think a lot of mistakes are made like when you're going in and you're not necessarily cleaning your face. So just make sure like you're patting. You rubbing it in is kind of like you're still leaving leftover makeup and you're spreading it all over your face. So once again, this will be a white wash rag. And then we just patting it. Now, it's okay not to have a white rag cloth. And I say white because the dye sometimes in our skin, in the rag, towards our skin can also break us out. So sometimes when you get a pimple, it's not necessarily hormonal. It could be stress or come from the rag. And it could be a rag that you use to wash your body. So just make sure you're keeping, you know, your body wash rags and your face wash rags separate. So that could also cause a breakout. So once again, I'm going to go in and pat it. I like to do everything double only because that's just me. I got OCD. If you know me, I used to forget, when I used to live with my mom, I used to forget to lock the basement door. And she said, that'll catch up with you one day. Somebody gonna be standing over your head and, you know, come back. Somebody gonna be standing over your head and, you know, just watching you sleep. Now, before I go to bed, this is no lie. I could say to myself, oh, I locked the door. I could be saying it to myself. I literally will get up and tap the lock. Like, okay, it's locked. Okay, it's locked again. Go to the back door. Okay, it's locked again. Because I learned my lesson with that. I learned my lesson. Alright, going again one more time. Just pat. And I'm gonna be honest, I never had bad skin. I never had good skin. But when you have good skin, it allows you to, when you have good skin, you don't have to wear makeup. Like the makeup, you having those no makeup Monday days, and say you just go with a gloss or something over your face and a moisturizer, your skin will just glow. And this is a head wrap, like half of a head wrap, just to hold your hair back. So now it being nighttime, I would do a toner. And I'm going to be honest, this toner is strong. So it has a bunch of HAAs in it. So it's a high on like intensity. So I only put this around my chin. And that's just me being honest, because when I tell you this burns, it kind of is like seeping into the dark spots. It burns. So I only put it and I tap it. I only put it around my mouth. Because for me, I have dark spots, like my dark areas right here. So I always focus it on around my mouth area. And I don't put it nowhere else, because when I tell you this stuff is strong, it's strong. It's good. It is good and it works. And I've seen a difference. But it's strong. Especially if you're one of those people that don't really wash your face that much and you would come back to use it 3-4 days later. Oh, you screwed. And then for my other toner is the Witch Hazel Unscented. For me, a toner does not have to be unscented. This just, Witch Hazel being good, it'll get all the way, it'll clean your pores and stuff. So with the Witch Hazel, put it on a cotton pad and you kind of just hit your nose, hit your forehead. This is getting rid of any other makeup that might be on your face. And we don't have that much because I kind of double clean. So, and to make my skin even better, I sleep with a silk pillowcase, which is also good for your hair and your skin. So we winning. And don't forget, when you use toner, get the neck. You be amazed of how much dirt be on your neck and you going to sleep. I'm just saying, people just don't really, when they think about hygiene, they think about, oh, wash your face, brush your teeth. It's a little bit more than that when you care. That's just me. My moisturizer, I have 2 moisturizers. I use the Clinique one, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I use this in the fall and the winter, and my other one I ran out of. My other one is by Palmer's coconut water gel moisturizer. Me being oily, combination, folks. If you're oily, you do not need a thick moisturizer. I will point that out. A thick moisturizer will make you feel like you done put a whole bunch of grease all over your face and you went to work and they literally saying, you hot? Are you hot? And you're not even hot. You're just, you got moisturizer on you starting the day. It leaves you greasy. That's why I like this one more in the fall time. But I will be honest, it's still good. But it's just, it has that more of a thicker texture. And since this is the only thing I'm working with, this is what we got. So in that case, instead of just not using it because we don't waste money, I'm only going to use like a little bit. Now before, I messed it all up. Before doing this, I would go in with a serum. So if I had any blemishes or a pimple, I'm going to tell y'all folks, if you ain't listening, listen carefully. Tea tree oil. Blemish, I'm trying to tell you. And I think this was at Burlington's for maybe $4.99, $5.99. You either use this or toothpaste. I would recommend doing both. Like, I use this during the day if I know I'm going to have to be out. Tap it and bat it in. And then go on about your business. At night, if you have a pimple, use toothpaste. Toothpaste or Neosporin, but the toothpaste is going to kill it. It kills it. I don't know what of this, the strongness of the toothpaste will kill a pimple so fucking fast. Excuse my language, but it kills it. Now for me, since I'm dry at night, I go in with the Palmer's Coconut Oil Luminous Foundation Oil. Only because I feel like just because you're oily doesn't mean your skin is oversaturated or overhydrated. But I have parts of my skin that are oily. So I would use an oil. Now I don't use that much, but I like an oil when it's time to go to bed. I know a lot of people use oils during the day. That's just not my thing. Because I feel like if I got a moisturizer during the day, what are we doing? And I only put it around my bottom half of my face. Because that's where I'm mostly dry. And when you're putting moisturizer on, on your neck, you're supposed to go up your neck. So to seal it, and most people, you don't have to do this next step. I use a facial with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This just kind of seals everything. Keeps the skin looking like it do. About 3-4 pumps. Good to go. And that's how you get unready with me. And then I put Vaseline on my lips, you know. And we get ready to go. Thanks, guys, for watching. Tomorrow, I guess we'll do a get ready with me, and I'll show you how to get ready, how I get ready to go to work. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what we do. But thanks for watching. Come again, and I will talk to y'all later.